All right, another day strikes. Let's get this work. We have no time to waste. Let's go. I'm going to talk about this session quickly before I go and film the main part that I want to film. That's after the 13-minute 27 mark. That's the point where I'm at now at the time of doing this voiceover. But that's the main part that I want to film. So I'm going to keep the voiceover related to the session itself brief. Absolutely amazing day today. Perfect time for that part of the footage to come. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the sun right now, and it helps that I'm not wearing any hoodies or anything like that. It's really nice out here today. Cloudless as well. There are no clouds in the sky right now. Just like when I was making this video, and just like when I'm making this voiceover, there are no clouds in the sky. And it's hot as well. So I've changed my way of going about the double under. I start off with just doing normal skipping, what I can do, tricks I can do. But I've gone and changed to jumping higher and then trying to do the double under. So if I do that for long enough, that may work. It's certainly different to the approach I've been taking in many previous vlogs, all the way up to potentially 2 months ago, back when I was filming the most productive session I've had yet, around that time, at day 35. Ooh, it's now day 80 something, day 83 now. That was day 35. We're making progress. Speaking of, I just had a thought that I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for day 90 and day 100. Get to that triple digit mark, you know. I say you know. Anyway, man, I'm waiting for the day 90. The day 90 to come. 7 in fact. 7 days time it's going to come. The day 90 is going to come, and then it's going to be day 100. And then there you go, bam. You've hit the triple digit mark. Come on. And then I'm going to have to go for a lot longer to earn the quadruple digit mark. I'm going to have to go for less than 3 years. After getting the triple digit mark, I'm going to have to go a lot longer to get that day 1,000. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to be by the day 1,000 mark. The day 1,000 mark, you know, the day 1,000 mark. I don't know where I'll be. I absolutely am not a fortune teller. I don't know about the future in that, but I will tell you what, I absolutely would have progressed massively by that time. What I'm learning how to do now, like the double unders, for example, by the day 1,000 mark, that's going to be piss easy. Yeah. Come on, man. 900 days to improve. I would have had 900 days to improve. And these days as well, at this point in time. 900 and more. Like, I would have had, at this point in time, to get there, I have 917 days to improve. 917 days before getting to that quadruple digit mark. 917 days. There's no way in hell I haven't improved drastically by that point in time. If I think my weight, if I think my body transformation's been drastic, wait until the day 1,000 mark. I'm telling you, it's going to be big. I don't know how drastic, but it's going to be very, very, very drastic. And the reason why that's going to be able to happen and why that's going to be possible is because I'm putting in the work. I don't even want to say putting in the work. This isn't work. This is fun. This is playtime. I'm putting in the hours. I'm putting in the hours every single day to be able to get there. I don't know why, but I was panting quite a bit, even though I didn't do all that much. Maybe it's just a hot weather. I don't know, but I was panting quite a bit when I was doing this skipping, but I did feel it in my abs, so it did work. All right. Now I'm going to talk about something else that's not related to the exercise today. However, it is related to my body transformation journey, so let's get to it. Today, I noticed my arms being significantly tighter than they ever have been in the t-shirt you're seeing me wear. it's a small tee, so the sleeves, or lack thereof, the sleeves, the short sleeves, I fit tighter into these short sleeves now. It is a small tee, but it is a sign of progress, because before this plank journey, I didn't fit tightly into this at all. My arms were about half the length. No, not half the length, half the width of the sleeves. But now they are a lot more than that. But I find it right now, I've found it quite challenging to fit my whole hand in it. I have to fit my whole hand in it at an awkward angle in order for that to work. But it's mostly, I can fit 4 fingers in there easily now. But before, I'd be able to fit my whole hand in easily in both sleeves. I tried going on to the planks now that you'll see me do. I tried doing 60 slow seconds. There was a car alarm going off, so I timed it with that. So once every 2 beeps, that would be 1. So I tried counting all the way up to 60. I got to about 33. That's why you're going to see me hit the floor. That's why you're going to see my hand hit the floor, or me make my hand hit the floor. Yeah. Man, like, I knew I had more in my tank. That's why I did that. I had so much more in my tank, but I just stopped. Maybe it was just that I just stopped when the going got tough. But over here, we don't do that. We absolutely do not do that. And that actually ties in with the main topic that I want to talk about in this video after the 13-minute 27 mark. Overall, I'd say the session was okay. I mean, it worked my lower abs. The skipping rope worked my lower abs. I pulled my top up a bit to just show that. But, man. Yeah, I think when it comes to these videos, I'm going to start making shorter ones. I'll explain why later on in the video in the 13-minute 27 mark. I'll explain why. But yeah, this session, it was okay. You'll see me show that it was working my lower abs now. But overall, this session, it was okay. It wasn't all that intense. Not every session's meant to be intense. Or otherwise, like Natasha Ocean says, if that was the case, then that's not intense. That's just the norm. But yeah, man, it was okay. Did feel a bit frustrated because I didn't go all the way to the 60 slow seconds when they're doing the elbow plank, but it's all right. Tomorrow's another day, man. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the voiceover and then start filming the footage for after the 13-minute 27 mark, which is what I truthfully want to do right now. So I'm gonna go get to it. Please enjoy the rest of the exercise footage. Or if you don't want to and you want to skip to the serious talk, then you can. But I actually am going to talk about something else before I do, though, which is now completely unrelated to the exercise. So over here, I preach that a healthy core habit that you can implement in your life is no screens in the evening when you want to go to sleep, all the way up to when you're in the middle of your morning routine. So for the past 2 days, the 16th and the 17th, I know it's the 18th now, but for the 16th and the 17th, I got off the screens at around 9 o'clock. I wrote down specifically when I came off I wrote down more specifically when I came off. So on the 16th, from memory, I came off at around 9:30 p.m. watching Ivan Jurik's content, the Squat Everyday content, or the Squat Everyday series, I should say. And yesterday on the 17th, I was on the screens, on the tablet specifically, until about 9:47 in the evening. I was watching Elevated EJ for the first time. Money May and I commented on both of their very recent videos. One thing, when it comes to watching Elevated EJ's content for the first time and his video, look at yourself, compare yourself to a year ago. Did you elevate? I actually really liked that concept. I watched the whole thing. In the comment I said I partly watched it, because I did partly watch it at the time, but now I've watched the whole thing, and I think I really like the message. I like the message he's trying to put across. Not only that, but in my opinion, that message that he's provided right there, that is original to me. That is very, very original, and hence I like the idea even more, because I haven't heard anybody else talk about such a thing. And like I said in the comment, I'll say now, it beats your average self-improvement Joes talking about get on your purpose, get on your purpose, get on your grind. Oh, fuck all that shit, man. Come on, there's only so long you can say that for. Sometimes, well, actually no, I said in the comment, do these average self-improvement Joes actually know what the fuck that means? Get on your purpose, get on your grind, get on your grind, get on your grind. Oh man, don't get me wrong, I absolutely am all for doing fun things that pay you, doing things that you truthfully love and that you enjoy, that you show enthusiasm and passion towards, that pay you. I'm not against that idea. I'm not against that idea, but it's what I am against is just using fancy words to sound like you know shit when you truthfully believe you don't. That's what I'm against, and that is what I'm mocking. Not the phrase itself, but the fact that people are saying that trying to sound fancy when they're not. They're just another average self-improvement Joe. Maybe not your average Joe, but an average self-improvement Joe. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. Get on your purpose, get on your grind. You don't even know what the fuck that means. Sit down. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for people showing and moving the self-improvement movement forward. I'm more for the self-improvement movement, which I'm creating, but I'm all for it. But it's just, what I am against is people chatting shit, acting like they're about it, acting like they're actually doing what they say they do. In reality, they're doing fuck all of that. They're going through lows just like how we are. But the difference between the self-improvement movement and the self-improvement movement is that we certainly show our lows. Not only that, but we also show our highs, days we consider average, above average, below average, and the plateaus. We show it. We show that it's not all fucking hunky-dory. It's not all hunky-dory. Oh, what a perfect time for that footage to come through, man. It's not all hunky-dory, man. There are lows to this, and I show that because I'm interested in taking the self-improvement movement forward. Anyway, I think I've clearly explained myself. Now it's time for me to move on to creating the content after the 13-minute 27 mark, which I've said I've been wanting to do, which I said I'm going to do. So I'm going to go and do that now instead of filming this voiceover. So yeah, you're going to hear me talk in a few seconds. So please enjoy the rest of this plank journey footage, or if you don't want to, skip, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, now this is the main part of the video that I wanted to talk about. Come outside, adequately warm, seeing it's a very hot day. Got my notepad with me, ready to talk. But before I do, I was talking about discovering Elevated EJ's channel, but I'm not sure if I mentioned talking about Money May. It's something that I wanted to talk about as well. So I commented on one of his most recent videos. I'm not sure if I said that earlier, but I certainly have said that now. And I'd like to say, I predict that with that one video alone, that is his most recent video at this point in time, where the thumbnail's like this, I predict that video is going to be could be a core habit that will allow me to improve drastically. It will. I think this because I think that doing it will allow me to make sure I'm further staying on track. And what is it? I'm talking about the daily habit tracker. So I have been doing this before, right? But his video gave me an idea. I allowed myself to be influenced by his video, in other words, and I allowed myself to be influenced in a way in which I've set my routine up, my morning and evening routine up in a way that in the morning I check my daily habit tracker, and then in the evening before going to bed, when I'm planning the next day, I'm also looking at my habit tracker. Before his video I wasn't doing that, so I wasn't going through the habit tracker consistently as I could be doing. Like with these plank journey videos, I'm doing them every single day, but with the habit tracker I haven't been doing that every single day. That said, I'm going to, well actually, to be fair, I'm on my way to being able to do it consistently now, like every single day. Okay, so now let's talk. So this right here, oh my gosh, right now I'm calling it a money low. Yeah, yesterday my brain was on overdrive thinking about how am I gonna make this bread. And at the start, when it was going through, when it was on its way / in overdrive, when my brain was in overdrive, oh man, I felt low. I felt low again, and I considered it a low. But I've purposefully changed my mindset, so instead of considering it as a low, I consider it as a high, because I'm on my way to being able to making a lot of cash. I'm on my way to making a lot of cash with this mindset change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that mindset change into action. And what is that mindset change? Well, this is a part of the reason why this pad's here. Let's read it. Very generally speaking, it's about me feeling grateful about my life situation and where I'm at. Here. Okay, so this was my old pathway of thinking. My money is low and I was feeling awful because of it. That's all I put. money is low. I was feeling, I'm telling you, I was feeling low. Yeah, I was feeling low about the fact that at this point in time, I'm not earning any money, very truthfully, and I've said that in past videos, but I don't have an issue admitting that anymore due to yesterday's video, which was a much more deep video that made me go through a lot more short-term discomfort. I'm building that muscle of working through short-term discomfort to get long-term comfort, and I'm telling you it's working. This is proof that it's working. I felt more uncomfortable in yesterday's video talking about that than I do now. I feel much more comfortable talking about it because I've progressed as a person. I understand that in order to get long-term comfort, you must work through short-term discomfort, even if that means you feel uncomfortable in the moment or a few minutes or a few hours after. It doesn't matter. Long-term comfort's the way. So the way how I'm going to get long-term comfort in the money aspect is by talking about my situation. So as I said, I'm not earning any money, man, but that is gonna fucking change. I'm telling you what, yeah? And here's why. Just like with the plank journey, yeah, I'm gonna be making money moves every day. That's what the plan is, yeah. And I'm gonna further build my daily routine into my days into a habit. So I'd usually go with the morning routine and the plank journey, but now the next thing for sure after that is got to be aggressively making money moves, just going and going and going and going, and make sure that I do it early so I don't forget to do it. Nah, that's not acceptable around here, yeah. So let's carry on talking. So yeah, I was feeling awful. I sensed that when thinking about it, I was on my way to cry, but for a very long time now, for months or even years on end, I've been telling myself that I'm an emotionally stable person. So that's been that's been acted out. That mindset has been acted out. It's just, I find it hard to cry, and that makes me much more emotionally stable. Crying's not going to do anything. I'm telling you that now. That is not going to help. But yeah, I was in bed feeling low about the fact that my bank balance is what it is. I'm not going to say that. That's just way too private for me. But yeah, man, I was feeling low about that. My first response was to be on my way to crying, but I just, I snapped out of that quick. All right, listen, so now this is, I don't think I've said it before, but this is my new healthier pathway to thinking that's going to take me to earning money. I remember introducing it. I introduced it, but I don't think I've completely said what it is. I don't remember doing that. There are many people out there that have a lot less than me in my bank balance. Like a friend, for example. I'm not going to say how much this person had, because I don't feel comfortable with putting somebody else's business out there unless we agree they feel comfortable with that. I'm doing great with the money I do have, me feeling grateful for my situation instead of feeling low, by investing it into healthy core habits that are taking my life to the next level. For example, buying healthy foods in the supermarket, the automatic gym membership renewal just every month, and driving lessons. Starting from today, even though I made this yesterday, I'm now going to start making money moves aggressively, and I'm going to start making money aggressively. Not via violence, that's not what I mean, but I mean doing it so consistent you'd think that it's being done aggressively, but what I mean is just going at it fucking every single day going at it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about when I say aggressively. I didn't say that on this pad, but I know what I mean. So yeah, let's carry on. I'm doing great with the money I do have by investing it into healthy core habits that are taking my life to the next level. For example, supermarket shopping, gym membership, and driving lessons. Starting from today, I'm now going to start making money moves aggressively every single fucking day, like these videos, and I'm now doing what it takes to start earning money. And I've set it upon myself to earn at least 500 a month by the 25th of April at the latest. I've started this off by changing my way of thinking to one that will allow me to achieve my plans I've already had. The plans I've already had, I've spoken about in previous videos. Amazon KDP, consultations and collaborations, and the 1-year transformation journey book I'm thinking of publishing. Here we are, yes. Let's carry on growing as a person, and let's get this money in a way that fulfills me, which I love and deeply enjoy. The money-making methods I invest in must be eligible in both criteria, the fulfilling and loving part and deeply enjoying part, so I don't go around getting money by destructive means or means that I don't like. For example, staying in the customer service role for a long time without moving up the ladder in that aspect as I'm building this empire, such as not making any progress within a year's time. That is fucking dead. I'm not doing that, yeah? So that's the new pathway of thinking. So every single day I'm gonna go at it, man. Every single day I'm gonna go at it, starting from today. Best times to start now, right? Right, of course it fucking is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course today is the time to start, instead of complaining. Oh, I feel low, shut up. What are you gonna do? So yeah, that's the new healthier pathway of thinking that I'm investing into my making money moves aggressively, starting from today. That's what the mindset is. Let's see if I've made any more notes on it. Oh, actually, you know what? I'd also like to say, I've had these plans and I am acting them out. So with the Amazon KDP, I've actually made an account now. And with the consultations, I've got a phone number of someone that I've met in the gym and I've known for less than a year. And what the plan is to have free consultations and business meetings with him, as he's interested in starting a channel about fitness, something similar to what I'm doing. So I've asked him twice. He said, oh, I don't know, I may be busy on the first time. I don't remember what he said on the second time, but I'm telling you, I'm not gonna ask anymore. I'm not asking. I'm just gonna ring 3 times and see what happens. If he answers before then, that's cool, but I'm not gonna ask anymore. I'm just gonna spring up on him. Oh, he probably could be watching this. But it's all right, it's all right. If he doesn't have to answer, he doesn't have to answer. That's not what I'm saying, but I am gonna make that move. I am gonna make that move. 6 p.m. today, I'm gonna make that move. Okay. So, money. Okay, here's another interesting thing that I put. As a part of writing down things in my evening routine, seeing as I don't have screens in my room when I want to go to sleep, and it's this. Another mindset change. I've turned the folder that I called earning money to fund things that pay me. It has to have that eligibility criteria instead of just, oh, how am I going to make money? You need to make money. Okay, I'm absolutely not against that in any way. But why is it that I should not have any eligibility criteria for it so if I don't, right, that could mean I get it, as I said, by destructive means, or means that I don't like. I wouldn't go through destructive means like selling drugs or anything like that. I wouldn't. But that's the things that I do that earn me money. They should be fun. I should genuinely like them. If I don't have that in mind, then there's basically no filter. I could be doing things I dislike just to earn money. I'm fulfilling that criteria of earning money, but there wouldn't be anything else. So I don't believe that's a healthy way of thinking. So it has to be a fun thing that pays me. So that's so another mindset change that I've had. And I'd also say that productivity plays a part in it, how much I'd get done when it comes to making money and everything else. So I'll talk about that now. And what I want to talk about is focus. These are my thoughts on being able to just go when writing, like I've been able to for quite a while now, during the evening compared to during the day. In the morning and afternoon, I would in the past damn well know what time it is, and I'd be conscious of it, thinking, oh, it's this time, I need to do this before it's time to go to sleep. That's how I'd be thinking. But that's not what works, because you're investing your energy into thinking of the time instead of using that energy that you invest into thinking about what time it is, just strictly into what you want to do. I've made a new idea called an energy investment pie chart, which I'm actually quite interested in sharing. So this is the diagram. That's the diagram right there. Yeah. And I gave examples of times of ways you can invest your energy, thinking about how much time you have left on a daily basis and on a long-term basis, as in, it's this time, I need to go to sleep, I need to do what I need to do before it's time to sleep. That's on a daily basis, that's what I'm talking about. And on a long-term basis, I'm talking about, oh shit, like I've got this many years until I'll have to retire, or some bullshit like that. That's what I mean. Another one would be money makers and feeling towards those money makers. Your energy investment in working through fears and growing as a person. How much energy you invest in your own opinions, like making your own opinions, and how much you invest in other people's opinions. Like, for example, if you're investing in other people's opinions telling you can't do this and you can't do that, then you're investing your energy in that. and that's not healthy. That's not what's going to lead you into a fulfilling life, because you're not living by your values. If you're listening to someone telling you can't do this and you can't do that, even though that's truthfully what you want to do, you're not living by your core values. And I'm telling you, literally, I'm being dead serious now, that can lead you to being suicidal after long enough, because that will be an unhealthy core habit that will lead to another, and then another, and then another. My proof of this, an example I'd give, is Kelty O'Connor. She wanted to be a DJ, right? She wanted to be a DJ, but even she admits herself that in her suicide attempt video, she admitted herself that she listened to people around her telling her that she couldn't be a DJ, and that, along with many other things, that led her to suicide. It's not suicide, but a suicidal mindset and a suicide attempt. I think I feel comfortable with saying that, seeing as she said that in her suicide attempt video. She's publicly admitted that, so I don't think I'm doing any wrong by saying it here. But seriously, not living by your own values and listening to people saying you can't do this and you can't do that, even though you truthfully think it will benefit you, could genuinely lead you to being suicidal. And I'm being dead serious when saying that. It's not a healthy way. In the words of Mike Tyson's coach, I will not be persuaded from what I want to do. I will not be persuaded. So, yeah, the difference, sorry, going back, the difference between the evening, my evening focus, my ability to focus when writing, compared to what it was like in the morning and the afternoon, was that I was way too focused about time in the morning and the afternoon. So my productivity levels are much lower than what they could be. But when it's in the evening time, I've never had an issue, never. And you know why? Because I'm not investing my energy and thoughts into what time it is. I don't have the screen to know what time it is. I don't know. And hence I could just focus. Not only that, but there's another main thing: no background noise. In the morning and the afternoon, I understand that you may not be able to get that. You may not be able to get no background noise, but what I advise myself and other people to do is to mimic it. I'd advise myself to mimic that no background noise. Put some headphones in, put some earphones in, noise cancellation headphones in. I don't have them, but I certainly can manifest that into reality. That's not a problem, because having, or at least mimicking, a no background environment, or a background environment that actually helps you, like for me, that would be like listening to birds, just something that isn't distracting, that gets rid of the background noise that I don't want to hear. That would actually help. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Stop investing your energy into thinking about what time it is. That is not going to help. I just got a 20% warning. Oh, there's a spider on the phone as well, mad. Yeah, I just got a 20% warning, so I may have to wrap this up. But anyway, yes. Yeah, man, invest your energy instead of thinking about what time it is on a daily basis, and when you need to go to sleep by. Instead, just focus strictly on what you need to do and what you're interested in getting, and also having some time for meditation in which you aren't focused on what you want. You just live in the present moment and enjoy it for what it is, and do some gratitude journaling as well, and reading, etc. I'd like to talk about the productivity thing as well. I remember mentioning it in the previous clip, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it again anyway. So I think what would help me as well when it comes to the evening routine is getting off the screens earlier. On the 16th and the 17th of March, I was on screens on my tablet on watching YouTube until about 9:30. I think that needs to be cut much earlier, or to 7. So that's what I'm gonna do. Doing that will mean I have enough time to go through the evening routine, and I'll also be able to sleep early. Another thing I'd also like to mention is a productivity reality check which I had. I realised yesterday on the 17th I didn't have anything written down on the whiteboard, so I didn't actually do much other than the plank journey. So there's that to take into account, and I took that into account yesterday. yesterday evening, I wrote down what I need to do for today. So after I'm done with this and editing this and uploading it onto YouTube, I'm gonna get straight to it. Oh, I have some more money thoughts, by the way. Saying my money is low is going to keep me in that channel / frequency / wavelength for as long as I think that that's the case. I'm now instead, I'm going to say, you know what, X amount in the bank balance is a fucking lot of money, and I'm making the most of it by investing in myself through healthy foods, driving lessons, and a gym membership. Now it's time to spend money on what I enjoy, which is valuable to many, that will make me more money. I have been following plans to make money in my 3 topics video that I posted a few days ago, which I said earlier. I made an Amazon KDP account again on the 16th of March. I got someone's phone number that I met in the gym and had known for less than a year beforehand for consultations. I haven't done anything for the book though. I haven't written any body transformation things yet. Body transformation journals. I haven't written any body transformation journals in a very long time. But yeah, man, yeah. That's where I'm at right now. So it's not like I'm doing nothing. Oh man. And right, so now I've talked about the low. It's not a low, it's a high. But now I'm gonna talk about what I believed was a topic that went hand in hand, which is helping people out. I'm using this channel as proof that you can do what you truly want to do, on the condition that you set your mind to it every single day. So that's fine. I am helping people out in that way. But a specific example again is that guy that I met in the gym and have known for less than a year beforehand, before getting his phone number for consultations. So this guy was talking to me. We had a serious conversation in the gym someday, and he was saying that he feels unhappy, or no, I don't know. I don't want, I'd say more unmotivated, I'd say, or something like that, to want to do exercise videos, because he's done them in the past, and he said that he got comments like, oh, your arms are small, why are you doing this? But to me, I thought, you know what, when it comes to the self-criticism sort of comments, what I'd do, or what I'd say, is to just, if someone thinks you're shit, just let them say that. Just tell them something like, let me be shit in peace. I'm gonna carry on saying shit in your opinion. That's fine. That's more than okay. I wouldn't say fuck them, but there's no need to put that energy out there. I think that may be stupid to their level. But oh man, like, even right now, my brain I feel my brain to be very slightly on overdrive with this, like, just thinking about how am I going to get things done, and consultations, helping people out, I think is the way that I truthfully want to do it, because that would be a fun thing that pays me, and then I'll move on and keep on making more passive income. But active, I'm thinking YouTube vids, they'd be passive, and then consultations, I could do that as a source of active income as well, just to help people out more. And then if I want to switch, that's fine. But yeah, man, if they think you're shit, just let me be shit in peace. Let me be shit in peace. I'm gonna carry on saying shit whether you like it or not. In your opinion, that's fine. It may not even be you that's the issue. They may have their own things, and they're seeing you do what you're doing, and they're like, oh, you know what, this guy's shit. But they don't even realize that it's them that's the issue. It's them, it's their lives. They feel unhappy about their life, so they're shedding that onto you. They're shedding that onto someone that's actually moving on and improving in their life. Forget those sort of people, man. If it's constructive criticism, unlike the destructive criticism that I just talked about now, if it's constructive, like thinking, you know what, you put on a lot of weight, honestly, man, like, maybe you could do this and this, then that's fine. You could take it, you could think about it and think, okay, is he right, is he wrong? Then you make your decision from there. But if it's destructive criticism, like saying you're shit, big fucking deal. Just move on. Oh, I wanted to talk about that further, but I'm gonna leave it now. I'm gonna make this the end of the video because my battery is low, so I'm gonna see you later. Hope you enjoyed this video. You can learn something from it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I think I'm gonna start making shorter videos to really be able to make those money moves aggressively. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you later. Peace. Before I do actually end this video, for real, not for real, but for real, like that girl on some D blocks thing. Before I end this, for real, what I'm gonna say is, first of all, look at this. I'm not talking about the overlay, yeah, but I'm talking about the main picture that the overlay is playing on now. What an awkward frame. But anyway, yeah, what I wanted to say is, more seriously now, I was speaking about that old pathway of thinking and believing that I was feeling low. And one of the other reasons that further led to that was, as I was saying, driving lessons, right? I was thinking, oh man, I've got driving lessons as well, so the bank balance is going to go even lower. But I'll tell you what, as I said, I'm doing well with the money I do have. With the money I do have, I'm doing well than others potentially could, than your average Joe could. I'm not an average Joe, nor am I an average self-improvement Joe. I'm a self-improvement Joe. That's what I am. But anyway, yeah, I was feeling that way even more because I have a driving lesson and it's like, oh man, oh the bank balance is gonna go even lower. But you know what? There are people in worse situations than me, and because of, actually no, I wouldn't say because of that. There are people in worse situations than me who have less money than I do, and who have a lower quality of life than I do, and that is something to feel grateful for. Not to say that, oh look at me and then look at them. No, I don't mean it in that way. And I genuinely am thinking this way, and I just hope you can understand. I'm not thinking, oh yeah, I'm better than everybody else or anything like that. No, I don't mean that, and I don't mean that I'm superior to people who have a lower quality of life than me, or who have less in their bank balance or bank balances than me. That's not what I mean, and hopefully you can understand that. But feeling grateful for what I do have is a start, and the second thing, as I've been saying this whole talk, when talking about money, is to make aggressive money moves instead of just doing those healthy habits, buying to feed me, buying healthy foods to feed me, gym membership and driving lessons. Instead, also use that money to invest into making me even more money. Yeah, I just wanted, the main reason why I made this overlay is to talk about a further reason as to why I felt low, because my notes just said money is low, but then I thought, oh okay, no, I remember that situation. So yeah, I felt it was necessary to put that down in this overlay here. And I'll tell you what, we're all going to make it if you are on the self-improvement journey instead of just the self-improvement journey, where you allow yourself to not publish the lows, the highs, the average days, the above average and below average days. We're all going to make it. We are all going to make it. In the words of Z's, we're all going to make it. That's it. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I will see you in the next one. We're all going to make it. That's it.